As requested by one of my subscribers, for comfyui tutorials, I was experimenting and understanding the workings. I came across an article titled AI Cyber Attacks. Given the rapid growth of generative AI, it's no surprise that hackers would want to capitalize on the chaos. I delved deeper into the topic and was shocked by the reports and articles I came across. We often download custom nodes from GitHub and models from platforms like Hugging Face to meet our generative AI needs. However, this practice has significant security implications, and currently, there is a serious security concern related to Stable Diffusion. When downloading an extension in comfyui, the presence of an extension in the comfyui manager does not necessarily ensure its safety. In fact, comfyui performs a security scan at startup, which is a precautionary measure. A critical situation has arisen with comfyui and Stable Diffusion, and it's essential to be aware of it. Hackers, disguising themselves as activists, have begun targeting AI users by uploading malicious Stable Diffusion tools on GitHub, allegedly to protest AI theft. One such group of hacktivists uploaded malware in a comfyui extension called LLM-Vision, which initially seemed like a harmless tool. However, it was later discovered that this custom node had been infected with malware, including a keylogger, which had been secretly installed. After a thorough code review, it was discovered that the extension was secretly collecting credit card information. It was also capturing passwords and other sensitive data, which was then leaked. The stolen information was being sent to a Discord server, where it was being organized and exploited by the attackers. The victims were specifically targeted because they were using Stable Diffusion, making this a deliberate and organized attack. Although the extension was reported and taken down, the group behind it is still active, which means this could happen again. As a result, Stable Diffusion is currently considered a high-risk activity, and users need to be extremely cautious. One of the most pressing concerns in the modern workplace is the unauthorized use of artificial intelligence. A recent survey revealed a startling trend. Numerous industries are leveraging banned generative AI tools to get ahead, despite the risks. So it does help with productivity, it helps with creativity, but it can introduce dangers. If you are a team leader, supervisor, it's essential to educate your staff on the risks associated with AI and implement monitoring and control measures to prevent its misuse. A seemingly ordinary node, running on the comfyui platform, was compromised in a surprising attack. Initially, there was nothing remarkable about this node. However, it was infiltrated by a group known as nullbudge. The account has been deleted now from GitHub as well as Reddit. Only images taken by users can be found. The breach was first detected when someone noticed unusual behavior in the software. The hackers took control of the account, but instead of seizing the software, they opted to inject malware into the system, paving the way for further criminal activities. This is happening on GitHub. Someone posted a very detailed investigation on what the software was doing. Essentially, the malware was designed to capture as much sensitive data as possible, including stealing API keys, which makes it a particularly nasty and insidious threat. Beware of installing software from untrusted sources, especially in comfyui and through torrents. Malicious actors may claim to offer leaked beta versions of popular software, like Stable Diffusion 4, but these can carry hidden malware payloads. Even with virus checkers, it may take years to detect these threats, allowing them to cause significant damage. I'm not an expert, but I hope with this warning, with this alert, you can be prepared to protect yourself.